This is for gold traders. This is for gold traders. If you are trading gold, you are new into the industry and you love gold, love trading gold, and you don't have a proven strategy. I just made this short video, this short clip, so you just maybe try this out and then you can just find your way. Cause gold, for a start, gold is gold is a pair that's an asset. Will I say an asset that respect zones, but as it respects zone, it's asset that has been moving like upward, has value, because it has value, so it's been moving up. But even still that extent moving up, you can still sell, you can still buy if you use this strategy wisely. The way I'm gonna implement it on this chart now. So this is how it is. If you know more about order block and supply and demand, you understand and you like love this strategy, because after I review this to you, it's super simple, and this is gonna be your aha moment. I mean, like, it will be crazy. So this is what we are gonna do on the chart, because if you look at it well, gold is still high, like up, and you see that black candle there, that's a bearish candle. So now what we're going to do is, since it's moving upward, what are we going to look at? If this gold should fall, if it want to fall, where will it get to? That's what we want to know. Where will it get to? So us knowing where the price will get to when it fall, that would make us know where we are heading to overall. So these two black candle here, this is where price left before pushing upward to that zone. So we'll mark out this zone. We are in a weekly time frame. We start in the weekly time frame. We are doing starting out in the weekly time frame. So this weekly time frame, we are going to mark it out. I'm going to mark it out as let me see, W. And we're going to leave it here. Okay, let me just put it in the middle. Let's see, don't complicate things. So this strategy is super simple. If you learn this strategy and you know it very well, you just enjoy it. Just simple. So I think this is better. If gold should fall, it should get to this zone. But we are not gonna just look at it. Oh, if it falls into this zone, we just start selling. You will lose. So after marking out this, that's where we are looking out for gold to get to. Then we now go to our daily. After weekly, we go to our daily. So in our daily, you see we have more black candle at the top, more bearish candle before the up move. So look at where price is currently up here. Price is up here currently. So at this spot here, you see what gold is doing. So if price should fall now and break this line here, and break this line, because gold is dropping, if it should break this bullish line below this line, where we anticipate price gold to get to will be in this zone first. This is in a daily chart, so this will be time frame, because you play out first in a little time frame, then you go for the higher time frame. But the higher time frame is always stronger than the smaller time frame. So this, as it's dropping, it's gonna first drop in the daily before it go to the weekly. But it's in a higher time frame, it's just like a magnet, it's dragging it. So we'll mark out the daily and we'll indicate that as well. So it will get to this point. I would have marked out this low, but somehow it might just get to this point, play out, and then start retracing up. So if you are selling, you should take your profit already at this point, or break even enough that is going to secure your capital. You don't want to give back what the market gave to you. So you mark it as like the daily candle. Yeah, so that's the daily. And okay, now we have the weekly, we have the daily. So those are the zones we are looking out for. All right, so with that being said, we should, in daily we have a high also that's from old high. If market maybe play around these spots, play around and doesn't move, start going up, we should anticipate this high of this bullish candle and this high of this one. So That's just the zone to zone, like it respects structure like zone to zone. That's what gold do. In currency, it doesn't play out this way. So you just need to know that if you are trading gold, you just need the different mindset from currency. It's not all strategy that works. That's what I understood with my little understanding. So this is a daily. You should know that that's a daily. So in a weekly we are in all-time high. So in a daily we start creating the structure we'll be dealing with. So we'll be dropping this one at this spot here. We know that okay, this is the high. If price shouldn't respect that side, we should get to this spot. Alright, let me just leave it there, and you can adjust it to fit the candle bodies, not the wick. So this is it. Back again, we now mark out the daily high, and also price in a daily candle. Price should get to this spot. Price should get to this spot in a daily time frame. Price should get to this spot here, and at this spot here, this is a daily low. That's where price will get to first before dropping. That's where price should get to before. So that's my projection on price over here. This is a daily low also. So this is just super simple. Like this is just what you're gonna be doing back to back to back. Just so I'll still go down to a lower time frame to show you how you get your entry, because this is how you just spot the zone, like where price is heading to before it gets to the point. And it's just zone to zone, like back and forth, zone to zone. So we are done with the daily. You go down to the 4 hour. In this 4 hour, you can see it's super beautiful. Like it's super excited seeing the zone respected. So now price just finished this daily high. It came down. Maybe there's sort of like 1 hour this thing here. So it retraced back up. I'm sure there will be 1 hour other block around here. It retraced back up, came back to this 4 hour, this bullish candle here, start dropping back, drop back to this 4 hour. After this 4 hour here, it pull back up, back to the daily. You see pull back to the daily, because that's the higher time frame. It serves as the magnet. Pull back to after the daily, is dropping down. I'm sure this is a lower time frame order block here, so it just reacted to it, came back to this 4 hour, and then drop back to the daily. You see how it's moving from 4 hour to daily, like just retracing on the lower time frame to something like 1 hour. So I'm anticipating gold to get to this spot here. Let me say above this black candle, or it get below it where I put this daily. So that's it. If it gets to this point and it break it lower, next thing we are going to head to this daily here. So this one. So if it doesn't break and it react and it shows something, doesn't want to go down for now, where we are going to anticipate that price is going to get to will be this candle here, this yellow candle, this gold candle here. We'll be getting this high. So that's just how price just reacts, up down, up down, up down. So it's super simple. Like you're gonna love this strategy. Like it's very simple. You won't believe it unless you implement it on your chart. So this is a high. Let me say this is a high of 4 hour. Price should get to that zone. Let me lock it up and then put it down 4 hours so that we'll know where we are. 4HRS for us. So that's it. We are anticipating price to get there. We won't go to lower time frame. You see that this reaction that we are having here, this reaction is based on a lower time frame order block. Like let me say 2 hour, 1 hour. You will just see the magic there. Let me go to 1 hour. Okay, so this is a block. See, price is just getting close to that zone, and it's just having this kind of respecting everything. So this is it. Price is coming to this zone here and it's reacting already. This should be 30 minutes reaction on a other block or something. Reacting to here and then reacting to here. After reacting here, if it doesn't pin out to get to this 4 hour and this daily this block, we should see price retrace back up to where the 1 hour. Which one is the 1 hour? If you said is this one, you are correct. Price should get to this zone. Since it's a one candle, after I'll talk more about the candle. So one candle should mark out the high of it. So this is as a 4 hour. So that's the 4 hour. Just gonna check it out and then mark it for HRS for us. Okay, these are range now. These are trading range we are looking out for. This is just zone to zone, zone to zone, zone to zone. I mean, it's super cool. Now after the 1 hour, you might just like to go down to 30 minutes, 15 minutes, as you wish. So this is it here now. Let me go down to 15 minutes. I love going down to, but I love going step by step, so I would know where I'm in the bigger picture. So you can see if I'm to say that rejection over the cost because of this block here that is here. So you see the rejection here. This block in 15 minutes. You see how it sent price, push price higher. It came back again to that same block and it pushed price higher to a daily high. You see a daily block, and daily block high time frame is very good. And this, you can tag this as point of interest. So use it. If you look where we have another black daily here. So this was a point of interest. So as price get to this point of interest, we'll look for a certain thing. I'll show you later. We'll look for a certain thing in the market so that we can drop. As price gets to this point of interest again, we look for a certain thing we can drop. As price rejected in these 15 minutes and send price higher again, this is a point of interest we can still drop. So overall, we are in a weekly we are dropping and we are in daily we are dropping. So we expect daily first to get our targets before we go to the weekly. We don't know what price may do. So now in this point now, you can see that in a daily we reject and we are still dropping lower. Though we have ranges like come down, go up, but overall we are still dropping lower. So we are in a daily. If price respect this spot now, it will pull back to this 15 minutes high, to that 15 minutes high. I don't like marking this 15 minutes because it's going to just keep everything on my charts, but I think I'll just keep it this block here, because this is where the bearish. If you should start pulling up, you should just get to here. Maybe at this spot you should be looking for an entry at this spot. But before that, that will be for 15 minutes. Let me just tag it there and I'll be done for this video. Then next video I'm going to be dropping will be on how to get those entries in that point of interest, like those zones, those higher time frame supply and demand zone. It will be 15. Let me just see 15M. So that's it. Okay, so that's it. If price should break below this, we should drop down to 4 hour. From 4 hour we drop down to daily. From daily, like that, we just keep dropping. So you see how the zones are being marked out, and the overall daily is here, weekly is also lower. Is a weekly zone we are looking out for, which is this weekly. So this is just how it's being marked out. You see how it's in zone to zone. So this is where it is, and the weekly high is here, and it start dropping down daily. You see candle is now dropping, it's dropping, bearish candle back to back. So I took this trade. I took this trade now that is just dropping. I took my profit out from here, and it started still that dropping. I had this entry and I got out around here. I got this entry as well. I got this entry as well, but I got stopped out in the first place here because I saw 4 hour stuff around here, and he went ahead in respecting the daily candle. So I said daily act like magnet. So going to the daily, I should have waited, and I still entered again, and I took out my profits. I think I took out my profit. Maybe it went down, it retraced back up. So it was this around this spot I took out my profit, and then it started went back up again to point of interest. You can see more time it went, except you break it, then when you know that it's gonna retest and then start pulling up. The trade, gold trading is just like supply and demand, like respecting zone, break and retest. That's for gold trading strategy. So I think that will be helpful, because if you go to a lower time frame and this point of interest, oh my god, like you see specific in chart pattern you love to trading with. So just that's it for gold trading. So around this spot now, you see this in a daily. These are daily now. You see the higher one, you see this one. So you just look for a good spot, a good confirmation. I will still say drop a video on confirmation of it, to get good confirmation and get your entry. So I think if you want to get confirmation, this did not show a valid confirmation, this first one, because it went up, came down. This is just filling the void that is here and start pushing up. It didn't break higher. This is structure. Now it came down, it broke this structure here, and then it returns back to this a block. You entered in this block, and then price start dropping massively. That's it, guys. So if you are interested for the next video, then you just let me know and inbox me. Thank you.